Hello, y'all. How you doing? Chickasie's back. Chickasie's back from Tennessee. Yeah, it's good. It was very, very good. I did get a quick stream last week from Disney, but it was a bit difficult and very impromptu. But yeah, got back a few hours ago after being awake probably for, probably 24 plus hours when you work it out. And the jet lag will be a bitch for the next don't know how long. So there we go. We're all good. So who knows? I might end up with another impromptu stream in the middle of the fucking night if I can't sleep. There you go. So yes, I got a hat and I got some boots because I'm the most British redneck you could ever fucking see. Yeah, just brilliant. I tell you what, such an absolute fucking blast I had. I won't bore you all shitless with the Jason Isbell thing because some of you aren't into him, but it just couldn't have been fucking better. Favorite artist playing in the Ryman Theatre, which is an old church. The sound is epic, and I got to see 3 nights. The last night, the Saturday, being the best set list you could probably ever see him do. Everyone's talking about social media, saying like, "Wow, what a set list!" And I got his set list as well. But think about it: all the Isbell fans, they just want to have Jason's set list. It's just, it is because it's got the guitars next to it, which guitars he plays for each song. And I bagged it before it even started. I collared the guitar set and just said to him, "Can I have your set list, please? I've come a few thousand miles." And he, man of his word, he gave me his set list, which is brilliant. So yeah, I just love it. Nashville, the whole music scene, the whole downtown Nashville is just like a road with bars on either side, all playing different kind of live music, and they do it in 4-hour slots. So you'll do 10. Some will do 10. Some will do 10 till 2. Then have a 4-hour break, and then go on at 6 down to 10, and they all rotate, and so there's always music going on somewhere. Fucking brilliant. Yeehaw! Let's go through these wonderful messages. So Ray 349, as herself says, "I'll watch what I want." Tea and sinkers. The Watch Apprentice 3858. I love the intro, John. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you. Viva la Tickers, yeehaw. Yes, yeehaw. Cowboy Tickers, howdy. Howdy, man. Howdy. Pocket Watch time. Custom shouldn't have let you bring that hat home. Do you know what? Our customs is a fucking joke. You go into security into America and they're all over you. They're all like fucking, boots off, belt off, all your pockets emptied into the tray. And then you stand in this big fucking thing like that. And then they scan body and everything. That's the standard shit going into America. And even when you've come from even when you come from Orlando into Nashville, it's still the same thing. They don't think, well, he's in America, he's got in, he's okay. Fuck that. They want to do the same thing at the airports. Get through England, you just walk through, and there's just 2 at a table there. One of them walks past with filling the kettle up. He's got a fucking kettle, gonna fill it up, and everyone's walking through, and you could have some bloke with fucking cocaine up his arsehole. You don't know. It's what could happen. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, never to be repeated or faked or anything. The man, the myth, the fucking legend, T.
Hey, how are you? I'm very glad that you sent me the link this week, as you have for the past year or so.
Yeah, and, every single week. So, guys, this guy is. Have you had a kid? Have you had a kid or something? A baby?
No.
Did you get married?
No,
you got married? Did you get married?
No kid just yet.
Did you get married?
Yeah, but that was old news.
Okay, and then you moved house as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
This is the reason. I'm just explaining to the people why T ain't been around, and he gets sent the link every single week, and then today he just drops in.
I do. I've been kind of running the show here at my law firm, and Tuesdays at 4 p.m. have gone from like a time when I could fly under the radar to like an extremely critical time when we set up stuff for the rest of the week. But today was I was thinking about watches a lot today, and I wore a special watch, and I'm very happy it's Tuesday because I wanted to come on and talk about watches.
Of course. Just give us a second. I just need to yeah, Watch Apprentice. Sorry, man. Yeah. Just because I've had stuff packed away. Because I've had some of the housework has been done while I'm away. I've had a new bathroom done. So I packed some of the expensive camera shit away. So the camera I'm using at the moment is the one on top of the monitor. The one I use for work. I'm back in work next week, by the way. Fuck me dead. I'm back. That's going to be a big shock. But so this is going to be the one that's going to be used for in case I have to put webcam on for meetings. So I know it's not the super spanky one. Do you understand that, mate? Yeah, I know that, but I just had to get I wanted to get a camera on, but I haven't just set the smoozy fancy Sony up. That'll probably be back next week. And of course, the Crays are still away at their little doggy hotel to tomorrow. I don't think I could have sent the jet lag and then fucking two loonies all over me. I've been with me for 10 days. They will be, they won't leave me alone tonight. So I'll see them in the morning. I was just saying about customs. If you ever come to America, if you go to like your customs is fucking brutal. You know what I mean? It's everything virtually. It's everything but a rubber glove. You know what I mean? It's like belt off, boots off, everything out of pockets, back that, I get into Orlando and they say, just put the bag in the bag, everything, do all that. I get into Nashville and they gave me a little telling off because the laptop didn't come out of the bag in the tray. But I was never told to do that. I was told in Orlando, everything stayed in the bag, no problem. But then you don't fucking have a sign there or anything. So, but in England, there's two guys there. One of them gets a kettle and walks past me and just never checks. I mean, I've got the hat. I've got the new boots. I nearly brought the boots in the bag, but I thought, no, they could have a day where they could just decide to grab the boots and tax me on them and say, oh, the hat must be new as well, and then tax me on the hat. Then have a rummage through my case, which I haven't got anything in there. And then maybe if they really felt like it, get a rubber glove and get it up there. You know what I mean? So, that's what I just took a chance. Wore the hat. I didn't get pulled on that. And wore the boots. I love the hat. I love the hat.
You're saying you got that in an airport?
Got that in Nashville. Bought that in Nashville. Been to Nashville for since Wednesday.
You get some cowboy boots too?
Yeah, I got some cowboy boots. I'll take one of them off and show you. I'll take one of them off and do the rest of the show with one boot on and one boot off. Yeah, I got some proper. Look at them, boys. Look at them.
That's fantastic.
And I love them. As soon as I saw them, I thought, those are the fuckers I'm having. I thought, when I saw them, I thought, yeah, they are so fucking cool, then.
I've been away for a while. What brought you to Nashville?
Live music, dude. Live music. Jason Isbell, who's it's funny some Americans don't know him even, and he's a big thing over there in Americana. He's big, and he was playing at the Ryman Theatre, which is in Nashville. So I did 3 nights at the Ryman. Went to see he's doing 6. He's doing 3 and the 3 next week. But I went for the first 3. Yeah, just awesome. Just very, very, very fucking good. And I met one of the watch guys called Logan Hall. If everyone knows Logan Hall in the watch community, lovely bloke. Met Logan, went out for a meal with him and Mr. Tudor to you as well. Mr. Tudor to you and his wife met him and went out for something to eat on Saturday. He's just cool as fuck. Yeah, both cool dudes. Really, really good. And Brian, you know Brian with the pipe. You know Brian.
Of course, Brian.
Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, Brian. I stayed at his house for last week when I dropped in Orlando. I stayed.
Nice.
He picked it up at the airport. I was going to surprise him, but his wife couldn't get him to clear his diary without telling him what was going on. She goes a bit suspicious. Why are you asking me to clear my diary and do anything, but you're not telling me what's happening? So I told him, and he picked up the airport and stayed at his house. And he dropped us off on Wednesday at the airport. Fucking cool bloke. Brilliant.
He's a great guy. Did you see him being a grandpa in action?
No, because he said no. I didn't. No, he didn't have his family with him. No, we just hung out. We hung out, went to some watch stores. I was going to buy a watch. I had one eyed up, a watch to buy, but the store was closed, so didn't get me money.
What were you going to get?
Oh, I'm not going to say in case I end up with it one day.
All right.
You know what I mean? And then I went to Disney, the Star Wars, the Star Wars big thing, you know, at Disney. And I built a lightsaber and I built a droid. You get to build your own, and they're being shipped over to me. So hopefully should have them for next week's show. Now, what can be interesting, and I might do this live next week with the Craze, put it on the floor, and of course, we'll see what the Craze think of it. Might have to be rescued because as soon as I put it on the floor, it's remote control. So it's about, I don't know, it's about that big, and it's remote control.
Dogs are going to kill it?
I don't know what to do. He spins the head round. He goes, it does bleeping and all that lot. So they'll be interested, shall we say the least. They'll be interested in it. But we might have to rescue it before they pick it up and take it to the sofa and decide to eat it. Because plastic is their thing. They'll eat plastic. So
yeah,
they'll kill R2.
Well, they'll tear it apart at least.
Bless him, well, you're not going to kill R2, so but just for looks, to see what if we can make it, just so you can see what they do, and then I might have to just disappear from this camera very quickly and pick him up. Right, guys, listen, sorry to pull the shit out. Yeah, let's talk about some watches. Let's have a look what's going on. We got some new shit to look at. Let's find out the first one. This might be quite good. And there again, I said we don't know the prices of these puppies at all. All we do is find out whether they look any good or not, or whether I like to talk about them, and that's how we play it. And then we'll have a guess at the price. So let's just first one up is this, the new Oris Aquis Pro 1000 meters with a Sellita movement. So it's going to be cheap. When they say accessible, it means cheaper. So a new professional grade diver that strikes a perfect balance between the classic Aquis Date and the deep sea Aquis Pro 4000 meter. No one needs 4000 meters. Your fucking head will explode well before you get to 4000 meters.
I forget what it was, but it's human beings, the human body can't really withstand anything near 1,000 meters, and that's something pretty common. Yeah.
It's willy waving. That's all it fucking is. Look how big my dick is compared to yours. That's all it is. It's really all it is. So, what do you think of this, T? Do you think it looks nice?
I do. I think that looks nice. I like Sellita movements. I have a couple.
Yeah. They're accessible, so it's a Swiss movement. And if I don't know if these guys have done it, but if you if you play with it a bit, you can apparently get the tolerances quite good on them. They're quite easy to get pretty good tolerances if you take your time and do it. So I don't know if these guys have just slapped it in. There you go. Or whether they've taken the back off and regulated it. But can you see the waves on the dial? That's where do you think the waves on the dial are going?
I like it. I like this watch a lot.
Omega-ish, the waves on the dial.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, let's see what our wonderful, expert, esteemed audience think about it. Let's have a look. You watch President? Did it get a free horse and boots? No. There was there's one place one that's good, which is get buy one set of boots and get 2 set of boots for free. There's no chance I was bringing 2 sets back with me.
Well, then you get 3 sets.
Yeah, I know. Fucking mad. Goddamn ticker's gone full red knocking us. Yeehaw, partner. Yeah, yeehaw, Ray. Right. What does everyone think of this Oris, guys? Do we like it? I think they are trying to copy trying to copy Omega a bit, I think, with the date at 12 and the little lines on the dial. But there again, the case is looking like a bit Seiko tuna, a bit tuna can sort of shape, thick and, you know. All right. Matt, good evening. Now, this is weird. I've noticed, Steve, just answer me a question, mate. Did you have those numbers on your name, the 3858? And Matt, you never used to be 4680. So what's the score with this at Matt H 4680? It looks it's all a bit different. I don't know what's going on. I just noticed. We've all got these numbers on it. I just don't know. I think you come back and explain it to me. Stephen LL, like it if it's not too thick. That's what all the girls say to me.
I like this watch, but one thing that I'm looking at right now that I can't seem to figure out is around the bezel. It looks like there's like a rubber outer layer or something.
That's the Seiko bit that I was thinking. That's what Pocket Watch said was me. Seiko tuner, so of Arnie. They have this thing on the outside like that. Yeah, I know it's not as Patrick said, it's not very original.
Yeah, but why doesn't that go all the way around the entire bezel? It seems to break between the 10 and the 20.
Right, you think about it. When you grip and turn the bezel, where do you go with it? You put your fingers around the 12 and the 2, and you put your thumb between the 6 and the 8, don't you? When you turn the bezel.
Yeah,
where that rubber is where that rubber is where I would think you would grip.
All right.
Grip the bezel to turn. Am I wrong? Just tell me, guys, if you think I'm talking out my ass, or am I right? The fact is, the rubber is where you would put your fingers. Yeah, I can believe that, Steve. Thanks, mate. Yeah. If you like blue, it's a nice watch. I like a blue watch, Ray says.
I do like blue.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see around more about it. We know what movement's in it. I don't know what sort of price we're going to be. Let's see what it says whether it's been regulated or it's just standard. Oh, okay. So it's going to be. We're going to guess the price in a minute. Of course we are. So obviously it's a titanium case, so it must be thicker than normal. That's why it's got 1,000 meter depth rating and an automatic healing. But I reckon this is going to be. I still reckon it's going to be 1,800 quid. I'm sure the Oris Pro, the more expensive one, he's $2,000 plus. So I'm going to say 1,800. This is.
Really? I would say more than that. I would
You're gonna say
say
more than that.
I would say at least 3,000 US.
You're going to say 3,000 US for this, right? Okay, perhaps
Yeah.
I'm wrong then. I mean, what was everybody else think? See what everyone else thinks on here. Get your guesses in, guys. What do you think this is going to be? I think it's 1,800. T thinks it's going to be $3,000. Stephen else is 2,500. I don't know. Anyone know what the big Oris Pro? Oh, come on. Really? 12K? No. The big one ain't 12K, dude. Surely. Am I missing something here? Murphy, good evening. 1066, 3,200 squids. All right, you're going up there with Tommy, are you? And you say 2K without the bracelet, Pep Rex. I said 1,800, so maybe, all right, let's go through. I want to see if this is regulated or whether it's just a standard movement that you throw in. It tells you. Fuck it. Oh, right. It's 14. Fucking hell. It's 49 mil. Wow. That's big. Fucking. That's big, isn't it? 49 mil. I mean,
that's big.
G-Shocks are 49. It's a G-Shock. But I think for a diver like this, I mean, I've got a Breitling that's like 42 mil, big black DLC thing. And that's heavy and imposing, and that's only 42 mil. Fucking this is 49.5. And he said it makes it relatively comfortable. Rotation safety system tested to 1,000 meters. It said, look, fucking hell, look how thick that is, guy. Look at that. I had triple burgers this week that were fucking not as fucking fat as that. Yeah, I tell you. Double bacon cheese burgers with barbecue sauce and all the trimmings that weren't as fucking thick as that. So, rotation safety system, a patented bezel locking mechanism that ensures dive timing can't be accidentally altered. Operated by pulling the bezel ring up to unlock. Right, okay. Come on, tell us about the Sellita movement. Sellita automatic caliber, Oris 733, based on the SW200, 28,800 vibration an hour, 48 hours power reserve, stop-start position. They've done nothing with it. So standard Sellita SW200. This is my bitching, a £3,000 watch with the standard not touched, not regulated SW200. Right, here we go. Fucking hell, you're up there, mate. You're fucking up there. 3,400 Swiss francs.
Wow. That's like 4,000 US.
Yeah, it's 3,100 English.
That's way more than I'd pay for that Oris.
Yeah. United States dollar. 4,269 US dollar. There you go. Fucking hell. That's $1,200 more than you guessed it was. Jesus, that's fucking hell. They'll be still sitting on the fucking shelf with that in a few months, won't they? That's just ridiculous. Right. You ready for another one, Tommy?
Of course.
Right. Let's see what else we've got. Here we go. Okay. Mid-size Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Classic Monoface. Small seconds. Refined new dial and balanced steel. What do you like Reversos? Do they do anything for you?
I think they're interesting. I read about how they got started. Do you know about that?
Yeah, I do.
With
They
polo
were
players?
polo players, and they turned it round to stop a ball smacking into it. Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
like that. I think that's a little bit out of touch with, stuff today because polo is like really not popular today, and it's like such a rich person's game. Um, and I don't know, I would never like reverse it because
no,
the the back on a true reverso is, yeah, there it is. It has nothing on it.
yes,
Um,
yeah, that's right. Yeah, correct.
yeah, and I know some watch companies, when they make that style of watch, I know Jaeger LeCouture, that's like the original one, but um, some styles of these, when you reverse it, when you flip it over, you can see the back, and there's like a tourbillon inside or something that
Yeah,
you
well,
want to look at
these
and
guys
show off.
do one where there's another kind of like a moon phase on the side, an actual another watch phase, completely different. They could
Yeah,
do that as well, which I actually quite like. I mean, I know it defeats the fucking object of what the whole thing was about, first of all, but I
I
mean, it's
know,
still
but
quite.
since I'm not a polo player, and since I, am probably not going to do anything where this watch is getting smacked around, I would like it to have two different things going on each side, on two different
What
things going on.
like a tourbillon?
Yeah, yeah, I think that would be cool. It'd be like having, two different watches. You could wear it with one side out and another side out on different days and
Yeah,
stuff
different
like
color,
that.
like a white one and a blue. Yeah, I think the one I borrowed once, right, with a blue face on one side and a
Yeah.
white one on the other.
So I'm
So
not a huge fan of this, but I like it. I like knowing where the design comes from and everything. And I would definitely fidget with this if I had it on me.
yeah, it's a
But
proper fidget thing, isn't it? Like just messing about, turning it inside. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
yeah, this is going to be expensive though.
Yeah, probably. I'm gonna say 14 and a half
14,500 US or pounds, British pounds.
British pounds. The only reason I say that because I thought, and Chile, I don't think Chile's in the chat to say anything, but I thought that he bought or looked at buying a second hand one for about 11. I thought, oh, I might imagine it. I thought Chile bought something for about 10 and a half, 11 second hand. I don't know if I got the price wrong. So that's why I'm basing this being 14 into something like 14 and a half new. But I might be completely wrong. I'm sure Chile bought one and couldn't get on with it and sold it. But I thought he paid 9.5, 10 for it, which is why I'm guessing at 14 and a half new. What are you thinking?
I'd go a little lower than that. I'd say 10,000 US.
Nah, okay. There's
I'd
going to
say
be some.
10,000 US. I forget what I was reading, but I think Cartier made reverso style watches, and I think they were significantly more expensive than these. So Jaeger was trying to make them more affordable. I'm gonna say 10.
You're still going to go with 10. Right. What does everybody else think? There's probably going to be some experts out there who know more prices of TLC reversos than me. You know me. If it's not if a door kicker doesn't wear one, I don't fucking know. Okay. Watch prices go for 7K. Interesting. I might be completely wrong there. Come on. Where are you? Now Badger ain't in, is he? You put it right. Well, okay. There's nothing special to look at different than that. It's just standard, classic, mid-size. Yeah, it's quite nice. So it's an 822 caliber Jaeger LeCoultre hand-wound tonneau-shaped movement, explicitly designed for the reverso rectangular format. 108 components, 2.94 millimeters thick. That's nice. Yeah,
That is cool.
That is cool. Oh, wow. You're in there again, mate. Look at this.
What's it coming out to be?
USD 8,000.
Wow, that's less than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. We had a guess at 7. We had a guess, didn't we, at 7K. So that was nearly right as well. Wow. Yeah, it's a classic watch. I mean, there's not many square watches I like. I've already said the only square watch I really like is the Tag Monaco, Steve McQueen Tag Monaco. I think square watch, right? But these are quite nice. Dr. Bob, what says TNT still on his US tour? Come on, Bob. Look at the thing being behind me. I didn't take the fucking kitchen with me. I know there's a saying in England where, God, he's packed everything but the kitchen sink. Well, fuck me, no. The kitchen sink behind didn't come with me. I'm back in Tickers Towers, mate. Yeah, back in Tickers. I got back, Bob, 3 hours ago. I had to fire up the engine and say hello to everybody. Yeehaw! Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Right. What else have we got? Right. Well, I know where we need to go now. I know exactly where we need to go. There's a couple we need to go.
Can I show off the watch that I'm wearing?
Of course you can, mate. My apologies. Just let me move something around so I know where I'm going, and then we'll let you take the floor. Right. Hang on. Right. Okay. Let me just full screen you just a minute. They keep changing StreamYard around doing shit. So let's just not solo layout for me. Now I want solo layout for. There we go. What we got, man?
All right, cool. I'm wearing a very cool watch that I have had for a whole year and only just took out recently because a new version of it released. I'm wearing a Spinnaker 50 Phantoms watch that
we know where that's going, don't we?
What?
50 Phantoms, 50 Fathoms.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's got the fucking the moisture. I don't know whether is it a moisture thing? Is that a moisture thing? Or in the original 50 Fathoms, it's the moisture.
It's the moisture. I'm not sure what you mean.
Okay, the thing above the little. You see the little yellow above the 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
What is that? Because what is that doing?
Exactly. Yeah.
Right. So on a 50 Fathoms,
I know
it's official. And you get moisture on the dial, it turns like litmus paper. It goes a different color. That lets you know you got moisture. Does that do the same thing, or is that all?
No. This one doesn't do the same, but they made it look like a little ghost as an homage to that.
Yeah, right. I see.
And there's 50 little ghosts on the bezel and one on the rotor on the back.
Oh my god! Right.
And one of the last times that I was on your show a long time ago, I showed off the blue one from 2023 that I got.
Yeah.
And they just released the 2024 one, and I'm not super into the they just released the 2025 one, and I'm not super duper into the 2025 one, but it's available now. It's like
What's
open.
what's the difference between the 2025 and that one then? What are any key differences?
It's like a totally different model. I'm gonna put it in the chat in a second. It looks
Yeah. You put a link in the chat, and I'll
it looks
share
totally different, and I'm kind of not a fan of it because I feel that the one that I have two versions of this watch. I have the 2023 and the 2024, and I feel that these versions have like a lot of design features in them that, you know, are really Halloweeny, from the colors to the to all the ghost stuff that's like around the watch, and there's like ghost eyes. There's like ghost eyes on the band over here.
Yeah.
And the version that they just released is like it just seems like they put a little less effort into it, and it looks like more of a standard watch. It's cool, but I'm not gonna buy it this year because oh man, it says the comment has failed to post.
Well, you put it in the private chat.
No,
you can't put it. No, you need to put it in the private. Show on your StreamYard.
Oh yeah, there you go. I just did that.
Okay. And what I will do, I will bring it up, and then I will share it.
And they're this time around, they even though like the first batch and the ones that were limited to like 500 or whatever, that was a bloodbath, and those sold out in like a few seconds. But now they have open right now as we're talking, they have a pre-order for another batch of them, which is like unlimited. They're going to make however many are ordered.
I do not like those fucking phantom things all over the dial at all. I don't. No.
Post it up on the video. So this is the last look at mine, and my lady has a different version of this that is from last year, and it's purple and orange just like this one, but it has the ghosts all over the bezel, all over the face, the dial, and not on the bezel. So there were two versions released last year. I got both of them, and I really like them. They're orange. They're orange and purple, and the loom of the ghosts is green. It's really cool. And this year, it's like it's all silver. It looks a little.
Don't like. So, guys in the chat, what do you think? What do you think? I just think that fucking looks gimmicky.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it this year, and I'm not looking for things to spend, you know.
What I do like the detailing on the dial, and the like that rough kind of thing on the dial looks quite good. The texture of the dial I really like.
Okay, I
like the shape. I like the shape of the date window. It's kind of oval. I'm just going with the standard, and it's like it doesn't just have 7; it has 07, which is quite good.
Well, it's supposed to be two little ghost eyes,
right? Yeah, just everything. I mean, I like the bracelet, beads of rice bracelet, only 3 links, not far, but still. But we're gimmicky as fuck, and those stupid ghosts on the dial. That's what spoils it. If you could have an option to fucking ghost delete, then it would probably sell, because I said I think the concept of the texture of the dial and the date window and stuff is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm just not. I don't know. This year, I'm not rushing to get one. And if anyone who's listening, like really, really, really likes the this version, the 2025 version, if you go to windupwatchshop.com, you can still get the ones from the first batch.
Right. So what movement? Did you say you've got a Sleater in yours?
No, I have another. I have a couple other dive watches that have a Sellita.
Ah, right.
This
Has yours got a Japanese, same as this one? Yeah.
Yeah. These Spinnakers use Seiko, and I think it's a very standard Seiko. I think it's an NH35
It's the
or an
standard
NH35A.
Yeah, it's a standard NH35, right? I say, okay.
Yeah, and the ones that came out in 2025, the ones that we're looking at right now, this comes in either a 43 or a 40. And if you buy the 43 mil, you get the Seiko movement. And if you buy the 40 mil, you get the Miyota movement, which is all right. It's not as mass produced as the Seiko, but it's still okay.
So Thomas Burnett says to you, Tommy, I've got that same 50 Phantoms, no apparitions model as you have, with the cap and everything. I much prefer it to the one with the ghost and the dial, like you. So he's a fan of the one you've got, and not a fan of this one. So yeah, saying it like me, I think they've made a mistake. Matt H, he says, don't like it compared to yours. It's awful, a new one. Ray says, I've seen scarier stuff in his toilet bowl.
Yeah, I like mine a little more. It just seems like a little more care went into the design, and it's a little more Halloween-y. We all have a lot of silver watches, stainless watches, and this one just seems like it's a little bit of a cop-out. It seems like Spinnaker this year spent a little too much time on their SpongeBob collaborations.
Yeah, and I wonder how they attached. I wonder if you could get the movement out with the hands, the whole thing out, and then just flick them off. I wonder how they were attached. Just literally get a little pair of tweezers and get a little tiny screwdriver, flick them all off. If he didn't make any, if he did it successfully, you'd have that great textured dial without them little fucking things on it.
Well, those show the loom picture of the ghosts.
All right, hang on a minute. Yeah, let's just.
I think they're on there pretty permanently, because that's where your loom is coming from.
There you go. That's a dog's fucking dinner. I'm sorry. That's a dog's dinner, that, mate. If you want to look at you look at it quickly. You quickly look at it, and you've got to dissect quickly between the time. Look for the hands and all that light going on. Yeah, no. Fucking hell.
Not a fan.
No. Someone's smoking a bong when they fucking design that. I can tell you. Absolutely. That's just not good at all. Jesus fucking Christ, right. So
I like the past years. The past years were really cool. This year just didn't cut it for me, but I wanted to mention it in case anyone does like this. You'll only be able to get them for like a few more days.
Of course. Now, the next one. This, of course. Just hang on a minute. This dropped while I was in the States last week. The new Omega Speedmaster Dark Side of the Moon series. Just to remind people, in case everyone didn't know, that
I like that.
Speedmaster. I like that, yeah. I tried the day before it was launched. I tried one on the shop. I was in the Omega boutique in Orlando. And the guy told us about it. He says, you can't put any pictures, put the camera away. And he said, but he showed us the lighter, I think the lighter grey one. Which one did you show us? Might be that one bottom left, this grey one here. That one bottom left, I think it was. That's the one we wanted. That's the one I tried on. Very nice. Very fucking nice. I don't think we're going to go through the prices because we've got 4 different prices and stuff, but I just thought I'd show them. You like them then? Yeah, which one do you like out of them?
I like that. I actually like the darkest one. I like the one where the indicators on the bezel are muted. I like the completely blacked out one.
Yeah, but basically bottom left as you look.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, that is nice. So it's basically the Dark Side of the Moon, which was released in 2015, which has got a new colour scheme. So, what does everybody in the chat think of the new Speedies? I know some people fucking hate them. Like Matt says, love the Amiga, not the price. I'd like to know what Thomas thinks of the not you, Thomas Burnett. I'd like to know what you think of the
You'd never call me Thomas on T or Tom.
No. Yeah. So, Mr. Burnett, what do you think of the grey side of the moon, please? Because I know sometimes you're reminding Tom that the Amiga was the first watch in space. Thomas Burnett, you got the link, mate, in your WhatsApp chat earlier, so you feel free to join if you want. You can have the Tickers Tommy show. Or the Tickers Tom and the Tickers Tom and Tommy show. So Dr. Bob Nightmare says I like the grey one with all the craters all over the movement bridges. Yeah, let's just see if we can get any pictures of any movements and stuff. Not so keen on that one. Yeah, the dark red one. No, not so keen on that one. Let's see that. Oh, fucking hell. Nice movement, though. Nice movement. We're doing the rest of them. Then the dark white Speedmaster DSO. They've got that one. That looks a bit too plain Jane. Sorry. Yeah, let's go find the one we like the most. That one. There we go. Is that the one you like, T?
Yeah.
Yeah, what
definitely
the dark Speedmaster DSOTL. Yeah, everything muted, isn't it? It's nice, isn't it? That I like that. So caliber 9900. Yeah, full black plates, bridges, and rotor. Let's see if we can find a picture of the. Yeah, it's all dark. Yeah, gonna be tough money though, aren't they? 16.5, I think. Let's see what else we've got. Right, here we go. Door Kicker Special, Benrus Type 2 Mil Spec re-edition. So basically, it's a re-edition made by Benrus because they've got together again of a 1972 field watch that the elite military units wore. There you go.
I like Benrus watches. I'm a fan of this. I have seen these before. So my guess as oh wait, how much does that Speedmaster cost?
Let's have a look. There's different prices, I think, depending which one. I think it's about 15.5, 16.
Yeah,
I don't think
I'd say around 15 grand. I'd say around 15 grand.
Yeah, I don't think they're all this. Let's just see what we can get. Okay. Okay. You're 15,800 euros.
Okay.
It's about right, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Actually, sorry, this is the one. That's the one I tried on. That's the one. That's the one I tried on in the shop. Oh, we're not sharing it. Fuck that. We'll share it then, shall we? There we go. That's the one I tried on in the shop before it was released. Yeah, he's actually quite nice. It's interesting. They all come on straps, isn't it? But yeah, look at it with all that craters and all that detailing on the dial. That's lovely, isn't that? Don't you think that's nicer than the one? I think this is the nicest. It got mixed up to us. So yeah, to me, this is the nicest.
I like them all.
About. Wow. So yeah, so this is €16,200. This one. So what's that? About 18,000 US? Is it?
Yeah, probably about that. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Okay, let me just tell you before we move on. Let's just tell you how much dollar it is. $18,794. Nearly $19,000. Yeah, way too much. Right, back to the Benrus guy. So, because this is basically a military field watch, the first thing that knocks you out is the legibility. There's no fucking about with any stupid little things. You even got a sterile dial. So maybe it's done the reason. So it's sterile dial. So if you get picked up, they can't associate you with you being an enemy combatant. You haven't got Hamilton Benrus written on the dial. But it's 10. Yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Flip me down. Yeah, tired. Sorry, guys. Right. Let's see how much you think it's going to be, Thomas. It's not going to have a fancy movement. It's probably going to have a slight movement in, I would say.
Yeah, probably. I like Benrus watches a lot. I believe Benrus got started in New York City. And I like their watches, and they're not super duper expensive.
No, I say this is going to be. I think it's going to be £1,900. Definitely going to be over grand.
I'll say a little less than that. I would say that's going to be 1,500 US.
Right. So it was produced to meet the MIL W5717 spec for the US Navy SEALs, UDT, the underwater demolition teams, and other elite units. Yeah, it's as tough as you fucking get, this one. Nonsense military watch, large applied indices, simple minute, second track. No bullshit. You look at the watch and you instantly see what time it is without really pissing about. And it's got that asymmetrical shape case. Classic asymmetrical shape, the same as marathons. They have that same kind of case shape. Okay, before we get any further, let's just see what everybody in the chat thinks, what everybody thinks it's going to cost. Matt H is going for $1.5K. Let's have a look. 4Bean. Let's see what 4Bean tells me. So you think Benrus Type 1 has a bit of a unimatic look at it. Yeah, that's right. It does. It looks like a unimatic, doesn't it? Yes. Thomas thinks it's about 2-1. Wow.
I don't think it'll cost that much.
Okay. Yeah, Steve McQueen wore a Benrus in bullet. Yeah, well, he did wear a Benrus, but it wasn't. It was a type. I think it was an A21. Dr. Bob Nightman, I think. It certainly wasn't an asymmetrical one like this. I think you'll find the Bullet Watch as an A20 as a Benrus A21. They are quite sought after for that reason because it's a Bullet Watch. Nothing special about them at all, but because it's a bullet, because it was Swarmo Steve McQueen in Bullet, people want to pick them up. Forbin said he can't play to red. Thank you, Forbin. Junior Johnson, good evening. $1,800. $1,800. Good nod there to my friend. Right. Let's just go through and see. Okay, quick release levers, European buckle. So it's got ETA 2892, 21 joules, 28,800, 42 watt power reserve. ETA 2892A2. Accuracy is rated at plus minus 20 seconds. You see, that's a bit bullshit, that. They could regulate if they wanted, but they'll put the price up. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. That's what they do. They did every single one, regulate it. They can make every single one down to about 8-10 seconds plus minus, but then because they get doing that, they have to do it themselves, or they have to send it to a company to do it, and it would cost more money. Okay, retails at Swiss francs 1,590 or US dollar 1,790 US dollar.
All right.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, what I like about it is these companies that bring out an exact copy of what they used to make. No frill. They don't stick any bullshit on it. They don't make it much bigger or different size or whatever. It's identical to the one that they used to fucking build, which is great. That's what people want. That's the one thing about companies that pisses me off. Companies who do a remake of theirs, and if it was a 1940s watch, it'd be like 34, 36 mil. And then because people don't go for that anymore, we'd modernize it, made it 42. Bullshit, I won't buy it. If I want to replicate, I want something to be, if I can't find the original, I want something that's the exact size of the original. But that's
as close as you can get.
Yeah, close as you can get, exactly. That's
but it's
just me.
The original is made by Belrus, what you're talking about. So
yeah, the original made by Benrus, but what made by Benrus, but yeah, what happens, not necessarily Benrus, but what companies do. I think it's Vertex might have done it. Vertex have made something resembling, I think, a Dirty Dozen. But instead of keeping it the Dirty Dozen size, which is something like 36 mil, they've made it 42 mil. Which annoys me. Because it should be 36 mil, or whatever the original one was. So I wouldn't buy it for that because it's a bigger size, because it annoys me. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm flagging a bit here. I mean, the jet lag's kicking in, but I know that when I lie in bed, I'm just not going to be able to fucking sleep. I've had something to eat because otherwise I didn't really feel hungry, but I've had it to eat. Otherwise, I'd be getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning and eating because of the body clock. Yeah. You ever been ever to Europe or UK or anything, Tommy?
Yeah, of course.
Where did you go?
Well, I've been all over Europe. I've been to many European countries.
Oh, wow.
But
was that following Donald around, getting him out of his scrapes?
Yeah, but it hasn't been recently.
Right.
I did all that a lifetime ago when I was an engineer.
Right.
I haven't traveled out of the country in years now.
What were you fixing? Engineer, what were you engineering?
I was working on ships.
Oh, right. Wow.
Yeah. So fixing whatever equipment is on there, main engines, auxiliary equipment, shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Where are you in the UK? You're up north, right?
No. I was born up north, but I'm down south.
Where about?
Where Kent.
Okay. I haven't been there.
Okay, it's just about an hour outside London.
Yeah. But Kent is a port city. I know ships do go there. So
Well, no, Kent. No, there's not a city called Kent. It's like a district. Kent is a county.
It's like a county.
It's a county, if you like.
Yeah.
There are places in Kent where ships come in, but it's not in Kent itself. It'll be a port in Kent, if that makes sense. Tom, thank you. Sue, chat. Sorry, no Brian. See, howdy, tickets, mate. Nice chaperoo. Hope you well. We'll be roasting Watch Nicholas over on the dungeon after your show. If you're around and want to see some trolling, I might have a little nosy around, mate, because I've got jet lag. I'm full of jet lag, mate. So I can imagine at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm still going to be wide awake for the next 2 or 3 days. So I probably won't join any more streams tonight or anything. I won't join any streams, but I'll have a look around and see what's going on and catch up with all the watch goths. Tommy, thank you. Tom T, thank you so much for joining again. Glad to see you. I thought you fell out with the channel.
No, I'm back.
No,
maybe not next week, but I'm trying.
You're trying. Brilliant. Good to see you, mate. So thank you everyone for joining. The Craze will be back next week. So they will be back in their normal place in the sofa with the Cray Cam next week. Thank you, everybody. And all I need to say now is see you next Tuesday. Good night. Yeah, to see you next